I'm gonna cover 3 things in this video. Who's actually using the passkeys right now? Because the rollout's been pretty slow. How to actually set one up when you get to one of these websites, and then how to use it once it's set up in order to log in and maintain that security. Passkeys are a more secure way to log in. List of passkeys. This is where we're gonna start because there are several different lists out there. FIDO is the organization that actually teamed up to distribute this protocol across all these different companies. And they seem to have the most comprehensive list, but it's changing so much that you gotta take it all with a grain of salt. But a lot of these already have it set up. Best Buy, I don't think would be a winner here. Not a city card man as of yet. Home Depot. Home Depot. Okay, let's look at Home Depot. I got a Home Depot account, but I know I'm not set up on Passkeys. I'm just gonna log in. It's automatically gonna use biometric authentication on my MacBook Pro here with my finger. That's just gonna fill, though, the pre-existing password that I have for Home Depot, which is not the same as Passkeys. And there we go. As soon as I try and log in, because Home Depot's on the Passkey train here, they're gonna say, hey, how do you want to sign in? How do you want to set this up? You want to use a security key, which is a whole nother complicated way to do it that we're not going to get into, and I don't necessarily recommend unless you work for some large company or government entity. How about an iPhone, though? That we got. We got an iPad. We don't have an Android over here. That's okay. Android's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And boom, that's it. I get a little QR code. I point my phone at my computer screen. I click sign in with a passkey. This is even easier if you log into Home Depot right on your phone. And it says there's no saved passwords for your keychain. Ah, well, that's right. I haven't set it up yet. I actually just looked at my password keychain and I haven't changed my password over there since 2013. Not that we haven't done projects. I've just been feeling safe with Home Depot security. Okay, now the way Home Depot has chosen to set up the next step here is to send me a 6-digit code to my email address, the same one that's used to log into the website. Now, all websites are a little bit different, okay? So just take the time to read the steps as you're prompted to set up your passkey. Now, to be fair, this isn't quite right. Their prompts aren't an exact match. You see, it says to re-enable Fingerprint or Face ID. In this case, we're gonna go with the Fingerprint, and that is going to be key on any passkey, is some sort of biometric authentication. So we're gonna continue with this step. And there it is, that's what we want. We wanna be able to use Touch ID to get into Home Depot, not just by automatically filling a saved password, which can be stolen, but only through my fingerprint, which cannot. Once authenticated, it's gonna go ahead and set this up for us, and boom, we're in. So now we know how to find the websites that are actually using Passkey. In this case on FIDO, officially 153 of them have been listed, and then set it up with the website. A lot of times you'll be prompted for it, and if you aren't prompted when you automatically log in, go ahead and look for the option during your registration process, and it should walk you through that setup procedure. Now, your passkeys and passwords are saved both together in Apple's new password app. You can always go there and find both, in this case, Home Depot's passkey, which we just created today. You can see it's got a big check mark. It says passkey at the bottom in terms of its security. It's let me know that it's a secure way to sign in using Touch ID, and it's more safe than traditional passwords. If you want some more information after you set up your passkey, you can click on Learn More and bring up some additional info on exactly how they work, and especially how they work in the Apple ecosystem. On the other hand, we have our password, which is still saved here and officially on record with Home Depot. That will eventually fade away. A lot of websites are doing this where they have kind of dual login options. Once you set up your passkey, it's going to push you in that direction, which is better because it's much more secure. There's no chance of your password being stolen as you log in with any sort of malware, key logging type of activity that a hacker might try to implement. And I think you'll find a more convenient way when it's all set up to actually log in. How many times have we used our fingerprint or scanned our face, it's filled in the password, and then it pops up what? Wrong password. And you're like, I just changed it. Well, exactly, because now we have different passwords across different password savers, maybe one in Chrome's password manager, another one in Apple Passwords, still a third one over in Dashlane or 1Password. All of these can be solved by having one fingerprint that's saved inside of Apple Passwords.
Key is a unique device-generated key pair. On Apple devices, they're built on a strong foundation of local device protections. Passkeys also completely eliminate the human factor from phishing.
This is one of my favorite slides from Garrett Anderson. He did a talk on Passkeys when they were first coming out at the Worldwide Developer Conference in 2022. And you can see here a really good example of all the different ways that we can negotiate using our passwords around the internet. You can memorize them. You can use this password manager, and you can use, if you use a password manager like Apple Passwords or 1Passwords or Dashlane, then yeah, you can make it more complicated, something that is impossible, well, not impossible, but probably tough to remember. But all of these fall short of the ultimate bonus of Passkey. You can't possibly guess your way into it. You can't possibly use a credential reuse. All of these are unique with public and private keys. And those keys, again, Garrett Anderson talks about this at depth. So hop in on his talk at WWDC 2022, Garrett Anderson. That's what to Google. And you'll see a lot more about the actual science behind it. But the benefits here are really clear. Okay, and we've got one more to do. We found the website that uses it using Fido's list of providers for Passkey. We've set it up in Home Depot. We've logged back out. And now let's go ahead and click log in. Let's see if we don't get our passkey. There it is. Notice it is not offering to fill my password using my fingerprint. It is using my fingerprint as biometric authentication, something that cannot be stolen anywhere along the way. So logging in will be mostly the same, but changing the password will be infinitely easier because there's no password to change. And your security will be significantly higher because there's no password to steal. You can do it. Passkeys can help.